Lisandro Martinez has got an SBC in FIFA 23 as part of the Shapeshifters promo. So the cost you an 88 and 87 rated squad with a Team of the Season or Team of the Week player in both of the segments. This card is looking quite nice. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high, 5'10", left-footed. He's got 95 pace, 94 for dribbling, 91 for shooting, 92 passing, 78 for defending, and 86 physical. Right wing he comes out as, and could also play right mid. Traits are the finesse shot and the flair trait. So this card could make a really, really good box-to-box midfielder. As we go into the in-games, you can see that he's really, really, really nicely well-rounded. 97 acceleration and 93 sprint speed. 92 for both attack positioning, finishing, and shot power, with 91 long shots, 85 volleys, and 90 penalties. Passing is great on him as well. Even more saying that he could play that box-to-box role really, really nicely with 93 vision, 90 crossing, 96 short pass, 94 long pass, and 92 curve. Of course, with the finesse shot trait, that is boosted all the way up to 99. 95 agility and 96 balance are some of the standout dribbling stats. He's then got 93 reactions, 94 ball control, 93 dribbling, and 95 composure. Defensively, he really isn't too bad either. 78 interceptions with 79 defensive awareness, 78 stand tackle, and 77 slide. He's got 84 aggression and 83 strength, 96 stamina, and 83 for his jumping. So, if you wanted to play him as a box-to-box, I would probably say the basic is a great chem style for him, you know. With the basic applied, plus 4 to the sprint speed, so he's up to 97 pace overall now. And it goes up to 96 attack positioning, and also 96 shot power with 89 volleys and 94 penalties. With the passing on the basic is where you really, really do get a nice upgrade with him. 93 vision turns into 97. 96 short pass turns into 99. And 94 long pass turns into 98, which is a great upgrade in my opinion. Dribbling is a good upgrade as well. And also the defending is decent enough to play that box-to-box role now. And a decent boost as well to his strength and jumping. So if you want to play him in that box-to-box role, guys, he is certainly capable of doing that. I'm going to try him first of all on the basic as a cam, because I feel like he'd be better as a cam than a striker. If I don't really like him there, I'll obviously relay that to you, and then we'll move him into the midfield role. But guys, let's get into a few games, starting off with New Gen, and see how good this card is. For cheap FIFA 23 coins, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com to get fast and reliable coins. And make sure you use code VIPER at checkout, get yourself a 5% discount. Alright then guys, the first game with Lisandro Martinez. Now, this is a card that I'm going to have to struggle not to be biased with, because I love Martinez in real life, and I know he's not obviously playing his right position. But yeah, let's see what he can do. Of course, you can't make him lengthy. So it is going to be quite interesting to see how he does play. I feel like this is a kind of card that is kind of made to play in midfield, but has the qualities of a cam in the same regard. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does play, because I feel like his best position is going to be box-to-box midfielder, getting forward and kind of creating from deep. Not deep, but you know what I'm saying. And yeah, let's see what the man can do. That was not an over the top. It's Foden on side because that's a nice pass. Obviously, Foden isn't very strong, unfortunately, which is a bit disappointing there. I guess another thing as well, if you do like your midfield has been a bit smaller, being a bit better on the jockeying, then you might have a place for Martinez there as well. Boys, what on earth is this gameplay here? Nice. Martinez there with a pass. It's a good pass. Can't get it through though. Nice, good football. Very nice play here. Into Martinez. Martinez! Oh my god, he's hit that with some venom. Oh, that has to go though. He's not going to feel very strong, unfortunately. I can tell you that straight away. That has to go in. Has to go in there, unfortunately. Who is that there? Musiala. This guy's got a monster team, hasn't he? I'm just going to get cut back here. Oh, nice. Well done, Virgil. What is going on? There we go. Right. Trent, who I still don't think is a very good card, by the way, guys. Look at that run from Martinez there. This guy's a good player, guys. Very, very decent player up against here. Martinez again with the ball. Good sprint boost. Into the space. Back into the space here as well. Martinez, we're going to look for that finesse from there. Oh, dear. Don't know if this guy is, or Martinez is going to be as good as, like a Foden, like that Zola, for example. I know he's not the same price, of course, as Zola. Zola really isn't that much more expensive, though, is he? So I'm quite curious so far. You know, he's a good passer, is what I have to say so far, and that's about it. Man, this guy we're playing here is very, very good. Nice, good defending there. Let's get this ball moving again. Martinez again here. Find that pass. Lovely ball into Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba can't finish it though. I did try and green that. That's unfortunate. That was a good pass. Martinez's passing is very, very nice. Is what I would say so far. Doesn't feel spectacular on the ball in terms of his dribbling. But his passing is brilliant. And he doesn't feel strong. You know, Martinez isn't meant to feel strong though anyway. The way he kind of plays, he's got that small body type. He's quite small, generally. He's not meant to play in that way. Let's go to some highlights. Got to give him some credit. His passing's really good. Trent has bottled that there for me. Awful, awful dribbling. His passing is crazy, crazy good though. I would prefer probably so far for him to have the 5-star weak foot over the skills. I don't think the skills are really needed for a card like this. Look at how good his through balls are, guys. Oh, unlucky again there from Trent. But his through balls are brilliant. Oh, that was unlucky as well. Wow, good power shot. If I green that does probably go in. Oh, it was a really nice turn there. This card's not meant to play out front, I don't think, guys. I really don't. I feel like the box-to-box role is certainly better for him. And this guy's a good player as well, right? Let's not get it twisted. The guy we're playing here is really, really good. And that's the best test you can give a card like this, right? And I certainly do think this card is meant to play in midfield. Oh, man. Everything he does is really nice in terms of, like, passing and dribbling. I just don't think this card is meant to play as a forward player. That's all I think. Nice goal from him there, though. Nice goal from him there. The other thing that I will say about him that I do quite like is the fact that he's left-footed and the elasticos and reverse elasticos work inverted, which also is quite nice. This guy's going to leave. Let's get into another game. Guys, so we played 2 games with him on New Gen, and now we're going to move over to Old Gen and stay live. I think that this card, and we will try him in both, I think this card is better suited as a box-to-box after using him. I don't think he's going to get near your attackers, right? But I think he'll get near your midfielders. I think he's a very, very, very well-versed box-to-box. He's got good enough defending. He's going to be very good going forward. But is he going to be better than the likes of Mbappe, Messi, Zola, for example, going forward in the attacker roles? Probably not. So I think playing him in the box-to-box role is best suited. As you can see there from that goal, let's get into another game. Now with our man on Old Gen, and this guy's got a sick team, so this should be a good test for Lissandro the Butcher, and let's see what he can do. His sprint boost over here, by the way, is mental good. Straight off the bat, I can say that he has got one of the best sprint boosts out of the last few cards I reviewed, and one of the best I've used out of the Team of the Season cards, actually, too. And we are playing him on the left-hand side of midfield, I think. Going to test him out there. And, we're going to see what he can do there. Because I feel like the card does really, really suit that midfield role where he can get up and down. He can defend if he needs to. But he should be more of an attacking midfielder. And I don't mean that as a cam. I mean that as an attacking central midfielder. His passing is otherworldly good. As you can see there, his through balls are brilliant. And it's something I found out very, very early doors. His passing felt amazing. And, he's going to be good enough defensively to make a tackle like Militao did just there. As long as you've got good jockeying, and with how good Martinez does jockey, you're going to be able to do that quite well. And that is what I'm liking about the card so far. He's going to feel like Kante in terms of his jockeying abilities. He's going to have a little bit of strength about him. He's not the strongest in the world. Let's not beat around the bush there. He's certainly not going to be the strongest in the world. But he can do a bit of everything. If you wanted to play this card as a left back, I would say shoot for it. I feel like he'd be really, really good as a left back. I've enjoyed his power shot so far, even though we haven't scored one. His power shots feel really nice. And his general left stick dribbling is amazing on here. Absolutely amazing. Oh, unlucky. He doesn't look as small as you'd expect with Lisandro Martinez. He gets a lot of crap for being very small. He's managed to prove all them doubters wrong, of course. But he doesn't look as small as someone that gets a lot of crap for being small, you know. I know it's for a centre-back or whatnot. But, oh, my God. Wow. Okay. Let's get into one more game. That dribbling there. How has Trent missed that? That dribbling there from Martinez was awesome. I am a big fan of him in the midfield role because I feel like you can drive really well with him. And I think that's one of the best things about him. He's a good driving player. As you can see here, drive into spaces with him. He's so quick for doing it. Wow. 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 See, once again, you can drive into spaces with him. And that's what I really, really, really like about this card. He is so good in that midfield role, guys. Imagine just like Team of the Season Modric with 5-star skills. Is kind of what he feels like. You know, he's the same sort of height. I know Martinez is a little bit taller and looks a bit taller in game. But he dribbles very similar. His passing is very similar to Modric, I would say. Good card, man. Passing as well, guys. Milinkovic Savic has missed it for us, but his passing is so pinpoint. It's one of these cards, right, that's came out and on the surface doesn't look that good. And yet, if you play him in an attacking role, you could probably say he's not that good. I don't think he will beat most of your players that you have in an attacking sense. But this guy has utility in more places than just an attacking role. And he is very, very good in that midfield. Very good at driving forward. His passing is immaculate. Apart from there, but he was offside, I think. He wasn't offside, yikes. His sprint boost is brilliant. This is a card made, really, for old gen players as well. Unless you play him in like a fullback position. This card's good. This card's good. Great finish with the ball as well, man. I've got to say, the cards that EA have been releasing recently, since I came back off holiday, have been a joy to play with other than this Trent. Alright guys, so review is in on the Sandro Martinez, Shapeshifters 94 rated. We played 5 games with him. That was 3 on new gen and 2 on old gen. And let me tell you something about this card. He is good, but he's not going to be good to the average player. Or he's not going to be good to the average player. But a lot of people are going to pick up this card and think, oh, he's going to make a great striker, he's going to make a great cam. That's exactly what I thought when we first picked him up. This is a card that's meant to be used in a 4-4-2 for chemistry. Play him as a right mid and look at changing his position. Maybe you want to play him as a right centre mid, a left centre mid, a CDM. Probably not a CDM, but he doesn't have the defensive qualities for that. But he could play left back, he could play right back. He's very, very good in them kind of roles. Imagine him as a left wing back as well. With how good his shooting is, he would be so good in that left wing back role. And personally for me, after the first game I played with him, which was a cam, I moved him into left centre mid. As soon as I'd done that, I really started to feel how good this card was. And he's so good at driving into spaces. He's really good at jockeying. And he can defend really well because of how good his jockeying is. But the best thing about him is his passing. His through balls were absolutely brilliant, especially with the basic applied. You know, getting that passing almost maxed out is great. But I really did see a change from playing him at cam to going into centre mid. Because I feel like this card won't displace a lot of your guys' attackers. You know, I would say Diaby's a lot better going forward. Petr Cech's a lot better going forward. But what this Martinez has, which a lot of the shapeshifters don't offer, is good defending. Not the best defending, but good enough defending to play that box-to-box role and get forward and provide a threat from deep. If you play a 4-3-2-1, for example, as one of your midfielders that can go forward and be that fourth attacker, I do that in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and Martinez is that man. And the thing also that I think is really valuable about this card is he is not the same as what we've been getting. Milinkovic-Savic is 6'8". Martinez is 5'10". If you play a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow there, and you play Martinez on the left, Milinkovic-Savic on the right, you've got the best of both worlds. You've got big and small there, which is really good for a balance. And of course, in your TDM role, it's kind of up to you what you want to do. But I really do think this card is worth completing if you're after a new central midfielder. I think he competes with Modric. I think the passing is very, very similar between Martinez and Modric. And the thing about Martinez is he's got 5-star skills. So ball scoops in the middle of the park are quite good, and he is quite good at them. And I really do think that this card isn't worth it as an attacker, but I really do think he is worth it as a box-to-box midfielder or a utility player, right? If you want to play him at left back or right back, you certainly could. CDM, probably not, but his best position is that central midfield role when he can get up and down, defend well because of his jockeying, go forward really well because of how good his shooting generally is, and his passing is immaculate. I'm going to rate him a 9 out of 10 on new gen. He's going to get a 9.7 out of 10 on old gen. He's definitely better on old gen, but he's certainly no slouch on new gen either, guys. Let me know what you think of this card down below in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, guys. That's going to be it for me for now, so take care.